Hey there guys, JE4D here bringing you a Twisted Treeline commentary this time. I'm not so keen on Twisted Treeline personally. I really don't like the map, and it takes too long to go from top lane to bottom lane, but oh well. In this game there's Tardas, WhiteNekos and Kaiiju who have assured me that this is a game worth recording and doing my commentary over. Let's hope it is. As you can see, Tardas is playing as Gragas. We have Aurelia being played by WhiteNekos and Fizz by Kaiiju. The other team has Kennen, Talon and Katarina, and they have 3 skins on their team, 3 overpowered skins, making their champions super overpowered. We only have 1. It gives purple team a slight psychological disadvantage. Let's see if it gets into the heads of these people. Now, all 3 of them are waiting here right now. Fizz is hanging about a bit, but hopefully this could be a 2v1 gank going on right now. There's an ignite on Katarina. Katarina just gets annihilated, has to flash straight away. Follow-up flash by Gragas, and that's a first blood right there. Very well played, leaving Kennen in the top lane couldn't exactly do anything, and Talon at level 1 can't exactly stop 3 people. This game will be following the point of view of Kaiiju, right here, the Fizz champion. This is actually quite nice because it gives me a chance to have a look at Fizz's stats and the ability power scalings and such. I really think that Fizz could be played as a competitive jungler. Gragas, a nice bit of harass on Talon there. That's because of the passive that Fizz has that I think he could be a good jungler. You can see right there he takes 4 less physical damage from basic attacks. Early game in Summoner's Rift, minions do quite a bit of damage, but to have that 4 off for each physical attack is just brilliant. An urchin strike by there, and Katarina has to back off. Tardas and Kaiiju are both dancing on a brush. Tardas is rather mana starved right now. I think he could have delayed some of his barrel rolling. There's another one. It missed all the champions though. And you just saw Kaiiju miss that minion right there. Having a quick look at top lane. Please remember, lore replay, health bars, all that jazz. Kennen's pushing quite nicely, black belt Kennen no less, and there's actually a bit of action going on in the bottom lane. Sorry that I missed that. I believe a lot of harass was on Talon and an ignite by Tardas as well. Let me just check if he had that in the first place. Yes, he did. He probably used the ignite to try and get the carry low, but since the score hasn't changed, nothing really happened. Aurelia's been pushed quite far back so far, Kennen dancing in and out of brush. Nekos is hanging around his tower. In fact, Kennen decided to tower dive a little bit. Kaiiju was on his way up here, but I think Nekos should be okay. Tardas has to recall, completely mana starved, in fact only 40 mana at this point in time, not even enough for half a barrel. A grievous wound on Kaiiju, but come on, he's Fizz. He can call up a shark. A grievous wound at level 3 won't do much damage. Oh, Gragas, what are you doing? He decided to go 3 Doran's rings, or as what some people call the poor man's Rod of Ages. It gives him a nice amount of mana regen, 15 in total, and a good 45 ability power, and a nice, I believe, extra 300 health. Now, we see a gang going on in top lane right now. Kennen has to lightning rush and flash over the wall to try and escape. Talon's there to help ward off Nekos, but as ganks go, it could have been better, but at least it burnt a flash. That should be down for another a good 3 minutes or so. Kaiju's going ahead to recall, or not. In fact, there's a bit of fun that could go on in bottom lane. Talon is there, and he's probably heading down to bottom lane as well. In fact, he gets caught off by everyone at once. He blinks onto Gragas, he gets Urchin striked by Fizz. There's the playful Trickster, there's the barrel, aggroes the Grez Elder Lizard. But that's another kill for Gragas right now, or Tardas. So he's on 2-0-0, and Katarina and Talon have both had deaths quite early on in this game. As I said, I'm not that familiar with the metagame in Twisted Treeline, and I'm not sure if deaths this early is cause for concern, or if it happens all that time in this game. All I know is that if you let Gragas farm, he will become an unstoppable big fat man who loves his beer. Another barrel explosion, and it looks like we've got Katarina and Kennen up in top lane trying to harass Nekos. Fizz and Gragas are on their way, but Nekos should be able to survive. In fact, Katarina goes in there, gets aggroed by the tower a bit. Kaiiju is on his way, hopefully he can cut off Katarina. In fact, they managed to find Kennen instead. Nice grievous wound, a flash, and one last auto attack secures the kill. And there's Katarina as well. A Shumpo onto the wolves was not a smart move, it drove her straight into Gragas, and that is a double kill for Kaiiju. So he's on 2-0-2 now as well. I have to say that initially when Fizz got patched into the game, I was a little skeptical and also intrigued by the playful Trickster. I wanted to know if it could dodge a Karthus ultimate, to be fair. I know that it can dodge skill shots and like a Nidalee Spear or a Lux ultimate, but a Karthus ultimate, it just hits everything. I want to know if playful Trickster could avoid that. And I also quite like abilities that can get you over walls, or sort of juke abilities. Not the Tryndamere spin. If you know anything about me, I hate Tryndamere with a passion. But I'm talking more like the Nidalee pounce, or to some extent the Katarina blink. Just abilities like that can get you out of danger, over a wall. Gragas' body slam is one of them. And that's the first death on our team of the match. It was an entire team gank onto WhiteNekos. Fizz is coming up now. There isn't that much he can do, although he has the shark grip. Fizz has the shark. He Urchin strikes straight in, and playful Trickster's out of there. Hopefully the shark is coming. I would love for the shark to come. Well, Gragas is there just in case. He may alter the barrel, seeing as he is level 6. There's the ultimate barrel. It's getting Katarina nicely. She gets fished as well. And Shun the Waters has a very nice build for to snap. That was actually a pretty good play. Granted, it took up 2 ultimates to put together, but Katarina had no idea what was going on. Now the team's going for the dragon buff right now. Kaiiju decides to tank it. Dragon's down to half health, but Kaiiju is down to past half health. Still tanking it, has to pop a health potion just to make sure. But the team now has the dragon buff. What's it called? Crest of the Crushing Wrath. See, I have to keep on checking up on these things. I honestly have no idea what they're called. Katarina's nice bit of harass on Kennen. Actually, that's better. I zoomed out a bit too much. A nice barrel overall. He gets a kill spree on Tardas. Unfortunately, Talon was there to use his ultimate on Nekos. Nekos has died twice so far, but that isn't much cause for concern, seeing as Tardas and Kaiiju are both on killing sprees. In fact, I believe Kaiiju got a nice amount of farm here, or if not, he should. Talon is on his way down, hiding in that brush, I so believe. That is actually quite a nice ward. And even showed that Katarina was there as well. There she is. But this is an evil Fizz right here. He is an evil urchin. He will come at you in the night and strike you with his trident. And Gragas is in wing once again. The ultimate barrel doesn't quite get him. Chum the Waters pops up and leaves it for Tardas to finish up. The stun on Talon right there from Nekos, exhaust as well. A grievous wound, and WhiteNekos gets a kill right there. You saw her use her ultimate on Talon just to get that extra bit of lifesteal as well. In the meantime, Kaiiju decides to go after Cannon, or just ward Cannon off. Cannon uses a lightning rush to do absolutely nothing. Of course, all cannons use their abilities to run quicker. Checking in bottom lane, I don't know if there's been any damage on the tower at all. Hopefully there has been. And we've found ourselves a cannon. Cannon has to run. Cannon gets a urgent strike. In the meantime, we found Katarina who gets stunned, body slammed, barreled, and grievous wounded. That is 53 health left on Katarina. She barely escapes with her life. I'm guessing it's not going to be a good game for Katarina. What is Tardas doing? He decides to go into the tower. Misses with his barrel, so he'll probably have to recall soon. In fact, there is the recall right there. Chum is back, a nice shark, of course. So far, Kaiju's been pretty conservative with his sharks, always only using the only 2 sharks in the game so far to secure kills. Sorry, but I just find that ability so cool. The ability to make a shark pop out from the water. Oh, if I was Fizz, I would have just got Katarina there. Talon uses his Q to ward Nekos away from the brush. A Gragas barrel does rather well. An ultimate barrel unfortunately doesn't ward Talon in the right direction. Loads of damage everywhere. Shot pops up right there. Talon got Fizz. Aurelia got Katarina. Gragas got Talon. And Cannon got a double kill on the last 2 people. And Cannon is getting a bit of spell vamp from the minions.